Hello everybody, welcome back to more Binding of Isaac Rebirth with just me, Flik, sadly. Hope you enjoyed those two little runs that I did with CR while he was visiting, but he was only here for a day and we didn't actually have a lot of time. Anyway, before I get started, the seed for today is 0KTHLC31, and I played as Isaac just because I felt like it. That's basically it. I can kind of go on autopilot to a certain extent. Had to be the room where he can't actually get the item if he drops it. Of course. Also, it sounds like, well, in my headset anyway, the game is a little bit loud, so once I kill him, I will just quickly turn it down in my little rig. There we are, bear with me 1 second, just turn it down and weensy. There we go, that's much more manageable. I don't feel like I'm having to talk loudly. So anyway, yeah, CR was only visiting for a couple of days, so we only had time to record a couple of Rebirth runs. We also recorded an hour of Crawl together, so if you haven't seen that, by all means go check it out. I think this will be up after that will have been. In fact, I'm almost certain. So yeah, go check that out if you missed it. It was fun, but then we also had to go out and get a bite to eat, and then we went to see a movie. We actually went to see the new Avengers movie, The Age of Ultron. Very enjoyable movie, I had fun watching it. It was also the first time I ever saw a movie in 3D. And the cinema experience is, I was going to say it's very different. No, it's still overly expensive. It's the same it was the last time I went to the cinema, which was for Star Wars Episode 2, The Attack of the Clones, which I think was about 2005. And prior to that, you know, I've gone to the cinema so few times in my life, I can actually remember all the films I saw at the cinema. So yeah, Attack of the Clones. Prior to that, it was the X-Files movie. Let's see, what would it have been prior to that? I believe it was I definitely remember seeing the first X-Men movie in the cinema, but I can't remember where it kind of tallies up. Maybe it was before Attack of the Clones, but after the X-Men movie. That's good enough just to take. So yeah, I went in with weird expectations of seeing a movie in 3D, because anytime I try and use the 3D of the 3DS, you know, when I remember that that's what the 3D in that title stands for, I can't use it for very long because it makes my eyes feel weird and I get headaches. But I thought, screw it. It's a kind of one-off thing, so go see a movie in 3D, see if the same thing happens when you're wearing the proper glasses and, you know, it's not a hardware made by Nintendo. Oh god. So yeah, I thought, why not? Give it a go. Just see if you like it, see if it doesn't give you a headache. Well, after a 2 hour, 15 minute or whatever long movie, my eyes were super tired. Like, my body was fine, but my eyes were just aching. So, but you know, that is the case. Watching something in 3D burns your eyes out. No, oh, also there was someone at the door, so bear with me 1 second. I'm almost back. I don't want to interrupt it in the middle of a tirade. Well, it's not a tirade really, but... Headset on. Had I killed the boss? Yes, but not the flies. Got it. So, what was I saying about the 3D glasses, right? Or the 3DS, rather, giving me a headache. Yeah. We'll take the HP, hopefully straight away on the next floor. Which is the basement. Yeah, so my eyes were knackered afterwards. Like, it's a strange feeling having tired eyes, but that's what it was. You have very tired eyes after watching a 3D movie that's very long. But didn't get a single headache. Now my sister actually did, but she wears glasses normally, so I think it might have played up with that. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed seeing a film in 3D. For the novelty factor, maybe more so than anything else. I wouldn't watch, I mean, I don't even think they do this, but you wouldn't watch a romantic comedy in 3D, or a, you know, that kind of thing, a drama. You don't watch that kind of stuff in 3D. You want an action movie. And The Avengers is probably the perfect type of movie to see in 3D because of all the fight sequences and whatnot. And thankfully, rather, they're not as messy as Michael Bay fight scenes. So yeah, there was some really good use of 3D. You could tell some shots might have been filmed in a very particular way just because of the 3D aspect, like when, you know, like Captain America throws his shield, the camera follows it while it bounces off a bunch of bad guys. That looks great in 3D. And yeah, I liked it. I mean, you're paying extra to see it in 3D though. Is it worth the extra cost? Well, as a novelty for me, having never done it before, yeah. I think it was. Would I see a movie in 3D again? Yeah, I would. Which is weird because, pardon me, I had the very cynical view of 3D without actually seeing it, of like, who cares? What possible difference could it make? And it's hard to quantify. We haven't found our iron room yet, but I'm going to do this for Deal with the Devil. Aye, since when we're staying in the bloody room of Monstro? Damn. I better not lose the Deal with the Devil because of that bloody suicider. Anyway, yeah, I mean, if I saw a few more movies in 3D in quick succession, it'd feel less special to do it, but yeah, I think I enjoyed the movie more as a result of seeing it in 3D. It was very fun. I'm not going to spoil the movie, incidentally, so you don't need to worry about that. It's still very recent. I think it came out at the start of May, right? Or, you know, just into the first week of May. But I did enjoy it a lot. As for whether or not I preferred it to the first Avengers, I think I actually preferred Age of Ultron. I like the villain better. Wait on that. We're taking both these for sure, so no, we won't be waiting on that. We'll just be taking the HP. Although Loki was very fun, he wasn't the type of villain I enjoy, whereas Ultron was. Oh yeah, item room. He's, I was going to say silly, but that's not the right word. He's not, this is going to sound wrong as well, given that it's a Marvel movie, but he's not a comic book villain. He's not all about world domination and bullshit like that. He's sarcastic and silly and occasionally gets things wrong and then like has comedy moments. That's another nice thing about the Marvel movies in general, although I do like, for example, the Chris Nolan Batman movies. I thought they were all very excellent. But the Marvel movies do a good job of doing serious storylines, but putting in just enough humour that kids would be entertained and adults. Like, there wasn't that many people in the movie theatre watching it with us, but... Ooh, chocolate milk. Yeah, we're just going to take this. But there was a lot of times where people were laughing out loud. I found quite a lot of the movie very entertaining. We're going to look for the secret room as well. Also, I want this money. I think I only laughed out loud at one particular joke though. Just I liked the reactions of the actors. I think I can probably say what that was because it's literally nothing to do with the storyline. That said, if you're at all, like you don't want literally any scene of the movie spoiled, skip ahead 30 seconds. There's a scene where Thor accidentally stands on a kid's toy and he kind of stares down at the remains under his boot. Oh, that's fantastic. And Captain America sees him do it and they share a conversation just by looking at each other, and then Thor kind of quietly shifts to one side and then pushes the kid's toy underneath the couch. I found that very funny. Liberty Cap we're taking instead of missing poster. So yeah, that actually made me laugh out loud. Although a lot of the movie was still just funny in general as well. So that's what I like. They're not all about brooding, depressed superheroes, which is what I feel like the DC ones are doing. And oh right, we still have. We only have one bomb. We're not going to get enough for Champion's Belt as a result of that. I will buy the battery. Like that new Superman versus Batman movie that's coming out. That looks like a depressing mess. And I don't want to be depressed watching a film about Batman and Superman not liking each other. I want to be entertained by good battle sequences. I want to be amused. I want to see characters have arcs that don't result in them wallowing rather in self-pity. So Marvel are definitely onto the right formula. That said, they're probably trying to do way too much now. Like my sister hasn't seen any Marvel related movies. She hasn't seen any of the Iron Mans, Captain Americas, etc, etc. So I said to her after the movie, did you like it? And she went, yeah, I liked it. That was a lot of fun. And I said, did you understand what was going on? And she said, no, not at all. But she still enjoyed it. It doesn't help that they introduced characters from the X-Men universe and they're not allowed to refer to them as X-Men because they sold those rights to someone else who's currently making their own, universe storyline set in the X-Men world. That's confusing. They call them enhanced instead of mutants, incidentally. But yeah, they try and fit in an awful lot. So if people complain about it, I don't know, I've never seen like any reviews or anything for Age of Ultron, but if they complain that it's got too much crammed into it, I would agree. And they're probably reaching that point where the stories are going to get a bit too overly ridiculous. Like, I think the reason I like the second Captain America film so much is because it's not too over the top, really. Well, I guess it is, but it's not some kind of stupid alien angle. It's all just, you know, humans being bad to each other. And I like that angle. And I guess Ultron also has, like, the human touch. He has human foibles, etc. So that, again, he doesn't kind of fall into the super villain category, in my mind anyway, at least in the way they portrayed him. This isn't me reviewing movie hour, so let's stop talking about that. I just mostly wanted to mention the fact that I finally saw a movie in 3D. I'm curious if anyone else has rather got an opinion on it. Do you like them? Do you think they add nothing? Do you think they add something? And if so, what? But yeah, after seeing a movie in 3D finally, I think I would go see another one. But not one by Michael Bay. He uses way too many fast cam explosions that I think would just... He cares more about the 3D than any other aspect of his films, I would assume. Because he can't make good movies. But, yeah, Joss Whedon makes good movies. What else did we do? That was basically it. I mentioned the cinemas are way too expensive. It's actually funny to me how expensive cinemas are, but it's that catch-22. Ooh. The cinema's too expensive so not a lot of people go. So because not a lot of people go, the cinemas have to try and bleed as much money out of you as possible by charging like £4 for a drink. I bought some fancy ass summer fruit flavoured popcorn that cost £3.50. And it's a tiny bag as well. It wasn't a big bag. But whatever. Oh, I entirely... is it the charm one or is this the fear one? You know what? Either way, I don't want either. That's good, but we're not keeping it. We'll use it once. Yeah, I am used to trailers being before movies. Sometimes it's good. What I'm not used to... I'm going to try and get a reroll before we go in there. What I'm not used to is adverts being the main draw before the movie starts. I think I remember adverts kind of being phased in when I saw Star Wars Episode 2. But now, it was 20 minutes or 25 minutes of adverts, like TV adverts. And I couldn't believe it. And then there was, you know, just before the movie started, there was like 5 minutes of trailers. Ant-Man doesn't look very good. The new Jurassic Park looks hilariously bad. What else was there a trailer for? I think that might have been the only 2 movies that had a trailer, you know? Ant-Man, the new Jurassic Park. I want to say there was another one, but I honestly can't remember, so it can't have done a very good job. No battery, which is annoying. We'll take that though. I spent that by accident. But yeah, there's adverts. And also, since when did app companies have enough money to do big screen TV campaigns? Like, there was this entirely generic Run a Kingdom iPhone game, of which I get approached about, you know, say 3 a week, that can afford to do full motion, like really good CG, also lots of gratuitous shots of naked women, TV adverts, or in this case cinema adverts. When did apps start making that much money? No wonder Konami wants to like give the middle finger to console gamers and just go to the mobile market, and no wonder Nintendo's finally capitulated and done the same thing almost. If they can make that kind of folding money, you can't really blame them. There was also an advert for the new Halo, which I entirely think looks pretty bad as well. Not that I'll be playing it anyway, since I don't have an Xbone and have no intention of getting one. Although Halo 4 was actually pretty good. I don't have anything against Halo 4. I enjoyed playing it. Although from what I hear, the anniversary edition for Halos 1 to 3 was awful and should never have been released. We'll probably end up taking that, but let's see what's in here first. Oh, Mum's Knife. Yeah, I think we'll probably take Mom's Knife. It means I don't need to worry about charging the chocolate milk as much. So we've got a knife themed run. I would have loved to be able to reroll that, but oh well. We'll just take this. And we have no bombs, so let's just go. So that concludes that movie review portion, or movie complaining about the various facets of going to see a movie, rather, portion of the episode. I'm not going to get my keys back, am I? No, I'm not. Speed up is good, though. To recap, New Avengers good. Movie in 3D, assuming it's an action movie, you know, something that actually benefits from 3D. Good. Prices at cinema, insane. Adverts going on for almost 25 minutes before a movie. Ridiculous. 5 minutes of trailer before a movie. Fine. Also, the new SpongeBob movie looks ridiculous. Oh, now I just remember what the other movie, the actual movie trailer we saw was. Not for the SpongeBob movie, but for some, I think it's called Spy. You know, some comedy thing with like Jason Statham in it and an older fat lady who has to be a spy even though she's not equipped for it. My mother found it funny, what was in the trailer anyway, so if that's anything to go by. Yes, I forgot to mention my mother was there as well, actually. My mother and my sister sat together and CR and I sat together. But it is a shame that games like Rebirth and Crawl only have local co-op. I get it, you know, you can't expect indie devs to set up the infrastructure required for online multiplayer. It's not the case of just having a tick box or something stupid like that. It takes a lot of setting up and maintaining as well. But I stand by my opinion that Crawl would be one of the best party games, you know, party adversarial games on Steam if it had online multiplayer. Not competitive, but just, you know, a game for friends around the world to just piss around in. It would be so good for that. And that's what I believed when I tried it for my Let's Look At. Having now actually played it co-op with someone, bollocks. I still stand by that. Another book. Well, we're going to reroll that. That does nothing with Mom's knife, right? I think it carries a latent tears up, but even then... we have no bombs. Damn it. Oh, we can afford the battery though, so we'll do that. I want to try and get another reroll. Mystery Sack is fine, but I feel like we can do better. No, again, no bomb. I'm gonna have to try and get one reroll before doing the boss as well, in case I deal with the devil's crap. Would love to trade away my 2 red hearts though, for Guppy related stuff, maybe? Although Guppy as with Mom's knife isn't really that great. There's going to be enough rooms. Hey, thank you very much. Well, we already have magic mushrooms, so I don't require these. We are going to get a reroll, assuming, well, even if only one of these rooms have combat, we're still going to get a reroll, so that's great. Let's just blow it up. Just in case. Thank you for the key. Come get me. Come and get it. Joker card? Chaos card! Okay. It's going to be a little bit tedious to do this, but I'm going to use the Lemon Party pill on the boss and then go back for Chaos card. As for rerolls, we're going to have to see what's in the deal with the devil, assuming I get one. And I will also use a bomb here. That will reach that, right? Yeah. So that was a very loud bus going past my window. The hollow. Easy boss. Just going to take that. That's good enough. And we're getting Krampus out of the way. If he drops his head, I'm glad I have a reroll. Dart Bum. Excellent. What happened to my face? There it is. For some reason the head got stuck facing upwards. So I left Mystery Sack, right? Oh, don't worry, Dart Bum, you'll get to eat that in a second. Don't look so upset, you're going to eat the heart. See, look, there it is. I'll even go out of my way to get you another one. There you go. God, you move so slow. And you paid it with an enemy spider to get revenge, really? You and I are having words, Dart Bum. Also, I didn't even use Lemon Party on the boss because the boss was too easy. Well then, I could try looking for the second secret room before we leave. It's in a very likely place, although I would have to use 2 bombs to be sure. Well, let's see if it's there. Damn it. Alright, we're going to get it. Matter of spite now, it's here. Told ya. 3 RU Wizard Pills. Speed up's good. Lemon Party is just, again, kind of the game being spiteful more than anything else. I think there was a tinted rock in there. Curse of Darkness, I couldn't really tell. The sun is shining in behind me. I just caught it as we left there. Yeah, we will do this. Alright, Spirit Heart is worth it. I need it. It'll protect the Black Heart, which has more value to me. I might have been wrong to ignore Cricket's body. I think it does have a... It's tears up, range down, and your shots split, but the knife obviously doesn't split, so you miss out on that part. So in other words, you're looking at what? A range down, tears up. The special rooms are on the top left there. We had the compass effect. Oh, but we don't get there via here. Interesting. So yeah, I think it was the right call not actually taking that. With the knife. If we didn't have the knife, it would have been fine. We have enough range that the range down wouldn't have actually affected us that badly. Alright, Mystery Sack just paid out with 10 cents. That's pretty damn good. Keep in mind, it used to be broken and do literally nothing, but they fixed it. So it's rather, let's try that again. It's worth the pickup in my opinion if you don't have to try for something better. If you're comfortable enough that you're okay with your current power level and you just want a little bit extra money, or maybe the occasional Eternal Heart or Spirit Heart, take Mystery Sack. If you are desperate for a damage up, you know, you just need it to live, otherwise the run's going to take 2 hours, absolutely take the gamble of re-rolling the Mystery Sack. You psychic bastard. So both our special rooms are actually connected to this room, which is fantastic. This is only this one, yeah. So we've still got another floor to go. Ah. Okay. We were already firing quite slow anyway, so the knife passing through the air slightly slower is actually totally fine. I don't want to accidentally get rid of all my cards rather by taking bag of pills, so buy the key, buy the bomb. Good to know the battery's there if I need it. Let's find the boss and get this over with. Brains, come to me. Come to me again, brain. Thank you. Easy room. I'm going to keep the big map up for a second. Oh, thank you, Darbum. I'm going to keep the big map up for a second just to make sure I'm absolutely heading in the right direction. I think I am. Oh, I am. Alright. The pin room blocks the boss. Oops, that was a mistake. That was also a mistake. There we go. Oh, now you give me a golden key. Whatever. Monster 2. The one that likes to jump. A lot. And is also dead. Damage up. I made. Oh, Darbum, alright. Got that. Even if it's headless, baby, sure. Guppy's collar. I am looking to get rid of my red hearts at this stage. Let's go down to the next floor. How are we doing for time? We're over 20 minutes, right? So we're not getting boss rush yet. Even when I'm going quite fast with the mom's knife run, I'm still too slow. Yeah, the 20 minutes just ticked over there. Oh, there goes your... Oh, that didn't actually kill the heart. Ah! Well, at least the champion didn't hit me. Although, actually, no, I walked into it, didn't I? So it was still a full heart of damage regardless. We'll free this. Now we got good money. Is this actually the shop or is it a library? It is the final shop. Final shop ain't that great. Reroll. Don't want that. Reroll. We'll take that just for lack of anything else. And we'll bung in 2 pennies, why not? I don't think I'm ever going to get a massive payout of having the ability to store 2 charges of the D6, but... Hey, now that is good. Finding a gold key early is always fun. Now I just need like Guppy's tail to really make the most of it. Temperance. High Priestess. We'll take the Chaos Card still. So we're still looking for our final item room and then the boss and then that's it. Thanks to Eve's Mascara. It's taking us a little while to get our shots charged for maximum range. The knife taking longer to fly through the air though is actually beneficial in my opinion. It'll linger on thicker targets like Gurdy for instance or Chubb longer. 2 big rooms next to each other. Oh, Darbum, there you go. Still could lead somewhere. Okay, you see what I mean? The knife is just lingering in the middle of them and just ripping them from the inside out. Justice, we shall use. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll take the Eternal Heart. Even if I don't have Polar Invincibility, I don't think that's going to be a big issue, but we'll see. Oh, alright, we'll just turn it into HP now then. Thank you, Darbum. And step. Another golden key, of course. So there is Mom, but we can't go in that yet because we haven't got our last item room. So we'll ignore her for now. And I was right back where I was. Somewhere. I guess we'll go into the curse room as well now that we have one gup item. It does kind of behoove us to try and get the other two. And yeah, we'll go back down to half heart again. In case I can't get rid of my HP, at least we'll still get the Polaroid effect then. Let's ignore what I almost did there. Oh. Reroll. We'll just take it in. Oh, I would have got back in. Although I might not have a reroll. And the temperance machine is still there, so that's fine. That was close. Oh, if I'd left myself on half heart, could have got into that boss trap room. Still might do that. We'll see. Ah, there's actually an arcade on the floor as well, which could have another blood bank. Alright, would love to reroll that. We're not getting an item after Mom anyway, and we've already taken what's in the devil deals, so I have no other need for rerolls. Absolutely. Use it on Bob's rotten head. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, 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 stab. Let's get rid of you. I don't like you. Okay, so we'll use this reroll. There's not going to be enough rooms for another reroll, I believe. Mr. Mega, that's fine. Gives you 5 bombs as well. Oh, I went the wrong way. I knew that the item room was to the right, and yeah, I still came in here. It's a charge, if nothing else. Our final item room is... Doctor's remote. It is a waste of time. With that, let's go fight Mom. Actually, let's check this boss trap room first. Alright, we're doing this. We're still doing this. Not worth it, obviously, but we're going to clear the room real quick. Luck up, full health, and that's another luck up, right? I'll use the full health pill just so I can play the blood bank that we're going to be passing on the way out anyway. They didn't even respond that time. Child's heart we don't want. Oops, I think I accidentally spent a spare heart there. Also I want Liberty Cap, thank you. Let's go say hello to Mom. With our knife. Does Sacrificial Dagger count as a Mom related item in Afterbirth? Would that mean we're like 2 out of 3 towards becoming Mom? Also, if we become Mom, what happens to the Mom boss fight? So we've been in a deal with the devil, there's nothing else there. Is there a tinted rock in this boss fight? There is not. Then we go. Health isn't amazing, and we only have one more chance to get rid of these 2 red heart containers. Why Curse of Darkness always when I'm recording during the day when the sun is particularly bright? It's so very annoying. Thank you for the spare heart, Mystery Sack. Proving your worth yet again. I am actually going to take this over Liberty Cap because Liberty Cap isn't going to give us too many benefits now other than the compass effect. I would much rather have the chance of a Joker card that we can take to the Cathedral. Gotcha. Sun we're just going to use. Glad I did because I was heading in entirely the wrong direction. We will go into the secret room. Oh, right, Mr. Mega explosions. No, oh, hang on, was that tinted rock? No, it was not. Very linear path to take to the boss, sadly. Can I even... Yeah, I can. Proof that Ghost Baby does not do a lot of damage right there. All the flies ever. Oh god, it is all the flies ever. Get away from me! Ah! That is a ridiculous room. You can't do that room without getting damaged. Luckily, we got back the damage I took, so that's fine. We broke even. Actually, no, maybe we made a little bit of a profit. I'm not sure there. Either way, we didn't lose anything, so that's good. Gotcha. Give me something to reroll. Anything at all. Oh. I didn't actually realise that worked. 2 diamonds, we'll just use. With 2 rerolls ready for the boss, if nothing else, or, you know, the deal with the devil, we can afford to be picky with our final deal, assuming it actually has at least 1 pedestal on it. Oh. Or we could just get on here. Also, there's a tinted rock right there. Poison bombs we will just take. Poison Mr. Mega Bombs are very good. I want to kill that one at range. There we are. The other 2 can just kind of walk into me. Is that a tinted rock there? That is not a tinted rock there. Curse of the Damned Darkness. Temperance. We'll use it once, just because I can. Alright then. Here we go. Loki's! They heard me complaining about the Avengers 1. I was not complaining, actually. If you skip that starting conversation, I did not say that the Avengers 1 was bad. I liked it a lot. So this is our final deal with the devil. Don't want these. Absolutely want these. We win really hard. I'm actually not going to take any pill I don't know at this point, because I don't want HP up. Yep. Alright. There we go. Yeah, that Abaddon pickup there means we win. We do... really? Again? Curse of Darkness and movie discussion. Also bollocks. Nair, Gimpy covered my damage. And Dartbomb might even give me a profit. He did, although I can't take it. But it's good to know it's there, although I'll probably forget. I can't remember if I mentioned this last time I was recording a solo run. If I know, I can't have because it wasn't posted then, but Edmund posted on the Binding of Isaac subreddit asking what things should be addressed. Not what new content should be added, nothing to do with Afterbirth, but just what stuff do you think doesn't work in the game that needs fixing? And of course there was a lot of obvious ones, like how about you add Steven to a different drop pool considering how bloody rare is. Oh, rare he is rather. Oh, and while you're at it, make Steven less rare. I mean, that's just bloody obvious as something that needs to be fixed. Also address how astronomically hard it is to get 4th level Cuban Meat and Bandage Girl, because that's pathetic, quite frankly, how those work. What else was there? Oh, apparently there's a very specific shoal room layout. Because there's spars on the floor, yeah, let's do it. No. Oh well. Why didn't I get damaged on the way out? Okay. Yeah, apparently there's a very specific shoal layout that if you get it, you are guaranteed to take damage if you enter from a specific door because the layout doesn't alter based on where you entered from. So that should probably be fixed. I don't think I've come across that situation. Maybe I have. It's been a while since I went down to Shoal. But yeah, apparently that's the thing, so I agree that should be fixed. Dr. Fetus, the Fetus item that just makes you fire bombs, that's apparently glitched and was never supposed to be based on your damage. It's just a glitch that was never fixed. So yeah, fix that so it's as good as it used to be, so then it's not just a trash item that no one will ever take unless they're looking for fun. Or, you know, taking it to deliberately gimp themselves just to see what would happen. Let's see, what else was people, or were people suggesting? Can't remember. Those are the major ones that they definitely rather need to do. And what they need to do is make that a publicly available patch that does not require the expansion, because you should never hide bug fixes and balance changes that are definitely required. Oh, the hitboxes of the wall spiders. That's another thing that were brought to their attention, rather. I would also add to that Peep's eyes. Oh, and red poop hitboxes. There was a couple of gifs people put in the thread proving that red poop hitboxes are not right. You can get hit without ever physically touching them. Which is funny, not for the people, but to see in GIF form as proof, so they better fix that. But as I was saying, yeah, I hope he's not asking because of stuff they will only fix in the Afterbirth expansion. Crap like that needs to be publicly available in a patch for everybody who owns the game, whether they choose to buy the expansion or not. And if they don't do that, that would be a rather large blemish on their sense of ethics, I feel. But they seem like good people, so hopefully they will not be that stupid. 2 of hearts, no value. Hey, there's our boss. We're just going to walk into you. I didn't mean like that, but I can't be bothered running back for that. Thanks for making the boss fight easier. Let's go! We'll be using Chaos Card on... I don't know. Isaac or Blue Baby, it's really... That doesn't make a difference. Well, actually, that's not true. On the chest, say it's Curse of Blind, I could accidentally screw myself over by picking up soy milk or something like that, so... Oof! That was so close. So actually, yeah, I'll try and hold on to it for Isaac. Sorry, Blue Baby. Oh god, all the psychic butt faces in the world! So they fire whether I'm nearby or not, so just wait for an opening. I found a curse room, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Also, that was fantastic. Nope, can't fly. Also, we'll have to keep that in mind. This is a terrible room. Missed. Knew that was going to hit me. I was moving too slowly. But never mind, we broke even. Greed, you suck. That's what you get. Wait, who are you even firing at right now? There you go, Darbum. Nom to your heart's content. Hey, we found Isaac outside a very bizarre room. Have I ever had double... No, I don't think I have. Right. Double Mega Maw. Sorry, I didn't mean to not finish my sentence. Bye, Isaac! There's a thread about that on the Let's Play subreddit. About not finishing your sentences because you get distracted by the game or or something else you want to say. Don't want any of them. Yep. 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 Does Chaos Card even work on Mega Satan? Yep. Definitely not D4ing if I'm killing Mega Satan. Alright, let's do it. It's been a while. I guess I'll use Chaos Card and see if anything happens. Killed him. Oh wait. It kills his first form, not his second form. Or I assume if I'd used it on his second form, it would have been, you know, vice versa. He's dead. That was probably the quickest I've ever killed Mega Satan. I hope you enjoyed. Please do leave a like if you did, and there will be more to come. Sadly, just, you know, me solo until they add online co-op for this game anyway, which I really hope they do because it's very fun to play this game co-op. I like how they've integrated it into the game itself. Anyway, as I was saying, my name has been Flik. Until next time, ta-ta for now.